Somebody commented on my YouTube short and stated, "I hate resellers. You all are the reason poor people cannot shop at thrift stores." And it really took me back because I get it. I used to have to shop at thrift stores. This is before I ever thought of being a reseller. I didn't do it because I wanted to. I had no other option. I was a struggling teen mother on my own, so I do understand that perspective, and I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I do get it. I think a lot of it is people don't actually see what goes into reselling. So we're going to talk about it. And by the way, my name is Bridget. I am a part-time reseller. I do not have a bins in the town that I am in. I source all of my items from ThredUp, online, the Goodwill retail store, and local thrift shops. Stay tuned for the video. So I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I really did want to touch base on why people seem to think that resellers are the problem with thrift stores raising their prices. I think a lot of it is they don't really see what actually goes into it. It is a lot of work. Like, I am a part-time reseller. Kudos to all of the people who do it full-time, because I do it part-time and I cannot keep up, like, seriously. You're not taking necessities from people. You're sourcing items and giving them a second life. Let's be real, okay? Half the time, the things that resellers buy, normal people aren't shopping for. Like, we are actively looking for certain brands that a normal person would not go into the store and say, "Hey, I'm gonna look for this CC dress, to wear wherever." You're basically sourcing items, you're cleaning them, you're giving them a second life, you're a photographer, you've got to get all of your pictures just right, you got to market your item, you are listing. Let's talk about listing on its own, right? So that is absolutely a job. That is one of the things I hate the absolute most about reselling, is listing the items. Buying them all day long. So fun. I enjoy it. Love it. When it comes to listing, I think it's like a mental thing, really. It's just like doing the same thing over and over. And it's like, you have to do this, right? So you have to list or you are not going to get sales. So in my mind, when I have to do something, it's like, okay, I have to get it done. Sourcing, I don't have to do that. I like to do that. So I think that is part of it. You got to measure the items. I mean, let's be real. How many comments do you get of somebody wanting to know the measurements, but then you take the time to dig the item out, and guess what? An hour later, after you've made time to list the measurements, you go respawn back to the post where they've asked for the measurement. You post it, and guess what? You never hear from them again. So it is just wise to go ahead, measure your items, make sure you put the measurements in the listing, and be done with it. Don't deal with people who are going to ask for measurements. You make time for it and then turn around and they're not even going to buy the item. It's just a proactive method that you really would like to do. It'll save you time, and person is more apt to buy an item when they know, hey, this is going to fit me. You are packaging items. Let's talk about that. You've got to make sure the items are packaged just right? We're not throwing it in a bag. We're folding it up nicely. We might have to steam it a second time before packing it. We're putting our little cute stickers on there, or a little something to make them feel special. What if you have 20 orders a night? You're doing that for each item. Now, let's talk about the delivery. You're using your gas to go deliver them. If you have a problem like me where I have to stop by the post office at 7:30 in the morning before I go to work, before they even open, the bigger items, guess what? They don't fit in the mailbox slot. So then on my lunch break for my corporate job, I'm driving in a whole nother town to a UPS or a FedEx to drop the bigger items off because they didn't fit in the slot, that morning at 7:30 when I was at the post office. So that alone, it's a job. And I don't think people actually realize that. You're reducing waste. Have you guys Googled a picture of the landfills? Like, seriously. Google landfills filled with clothing. It's packed. We are so oversaturated with clothes. It's not just the US. We take all of our trash, ship all the items that are not purchased at Goodwill, right? And then we're shipping them somewhere else. So guess what? They are taking them to markets in other countries. They're getting the leftover fabrics that the Americans didn't want. And guess what? They are also making a living for their family. It is a business, okay? I just get really frustrated when people always say they hate resellers. I actually pay somebody to mod for me on my whatnot shows. So you're providing another job for somebody else, right? Professional resellers that are full-time, I know they're employing people to list for them. So we're providing jobs. We're making thousands overnight. Not necessarily myself. I have not made thousands overnight. I'm a part-time reseller. I'm pushing for 1,000 a month, okay? But there are people who make thousands overnight. And if you add all of the resellers up and add how much money we actually make, it's probably close to the millions just here in America. We're not stealing from the poor people because Goodwill, they restock items every single hour. They are so overpacked. They take all of the items off that don't sell, usually within an hour, maybe 2, and they put them back, and guess what? They're getting shipped off somewhere so somebody else in another country can either wear them, go through our trash, and make money for their own families and feed their families. We're not stealing. They have so many items. It's ridiculous. Personally, for me, reselling helps. Okay, I'm in school. It helps me pay for my school. Now, lo and behold, my corporate job reimburses me for that, but I have to have money to actually pay for it before I can get reimbursed, right? So it provides food. It is literally a second job. Not only that, it's mine. It's my business. I built it from the bottom up. I am not wealthy by any means. Most part-time resellers, they are either working a corporate job and doing this on the side, or they're working their tails off and becoming a full-time reseller because they need that time at home with their children. I could definitely see myself doing this after retirement. Like, this is what I want to do. And I think if more people seen everything that went into it and really just pulled their brain together and just thought about it as a business instead of actual resellers being a person trying to harm them, I think everyone could get on the same page with it. I really, truly do. Now, back to reselling. I have a haul that I do want to get into. And you guys, I found some amazing items, okay? Starting off, now Goodwill on Tuesdays, the retail store, they do 75% off every single Tuesday. I am in Missouri. There is a town probably about 30, 40 minutes away from here is where I work my corporate job. They have a Goodwill there that does their 75% off on Tuesdays. And then the town that I actually live in also does their 75% off on Tuesdays. It's like going to a Ben's without going to the Ben's, right? Okay, so each item I purchased was either $1 to $1.20. Huge savings. I'm used to paying up on ThreadUp. I purchased in bulk on Whatnot. I mean, anywhere I can get a good deal, I do it. But I still don't feel it's nowhere near as good as the Ben's. This is a bolo. So if you know, you know. I did not know. I found out today. This is Goa. Really, really retails for a lot. They have a lot of boho items. A lot of their items have embroidery. Look at this. I believe this is like, I don't even know. That's a snake with flowers is what I'm thinking. It's got flowers on the back. I'm sorry, that looks like a hummingbird, not a snake. It's a hummingbird. And then it's got flowers on the back. It's got that thick hem, kind of reminding me of Free People items. Super cute. The sleeves have the extra hem here, which I love. Super appealing. This is a size large. And then it says on here, my embroidery took hours and hours to be made. I love to be washed inside out and dried flat. Please don't make me look bad by getting snagged. I may have some imperfections, but they make me look special. Enjoy it. You guys, that is adorable, right? Check it out. Definitely a bolo. This is just a super cute top. It is modal. So 48% modal, 47% cotton, and 5% spandex. I love this. It is a large, but I definitely feel like it fits like a medium. So super cute. $1.20. I will list this probably for $30 in hopes to get anywhere between $23 to $30. The next item that I got is this Free People tube top. You guys, I could never pull this off, right? Some people can. I, however, cannot. It is intimately Free People. Now, we know this brand is oversaturated, especially for these non-structured items. I would definitely say this is not structured. It is lined, but I picked it up because it was $1. It's Free People, right? So I will probably put $15 on this. I will be happy to make $10. A $10 flip, I'm not beneath it. It is, let me see what the material is. Let's see. It is elastane and polyamide. So stretchy for sure. It's got little cute flowers here. So it is cute. I could definitely see somebody going to a rodeo, putting this under like a button, maybe like a white button linen blouse, throwing on your cowboy boots with maybe some tight jeans. Yes, I can see it 100%. The next item is Altered State. This is a size large. I love this style. Altered State, I don't pick up everything, but I do move it. And especially on Whatnot. People love Altered State on Whatnot, so take notes. As you know, stripes are definitely in. I do love how it has the thicker hems here on the back, and then you've got the thicker hems in the front. The collar is ribbed. It's a thicker lined collar. I want to say this is 100% cotton, if I remember. This is another large that definitely looks like a medium. It's 58% cotton, 3% spandex. I paid $1 after the 75% off. I will list this for $25 in hopes to get somewhere between 18 to 20, and I will be good with this. This is the best item I found today. It's your favorite brand, Sundance. It's 100% linen. You guys, this one was actually not on sale. I actually paid $6 for this. It is medium petite. It is lined with floral. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. It's got your pocket here on the front. I checked comps. It looks like they're going for anywhere between about $60 to $75. You can roll the sleeves down. Okay, so you've got the buttons, but you can roll them down and then boom, the lining shows through. Super adorable. I will list this probably for $60. Of course, it's not steamed or anything like that. I could definitely see if it's sitting too long, I may have to drop it down to $45. But either way, I'm going to start there just based off the comps. It's linen, not super long, more of like a cropped blazer. Super cute. And it is 100% linen, so that is a win. The next brand that I absolutely love is right here, Joseph Ripkoff. I have sold so many items by this brand, too many to count. I love the style that they put out, especially in their business like pants. They have so many different unique styles. This is a size 8. Okay, so that's a size 8. Now, where is the material? Now, this is what we may be missing, the material tag. Hopefully not. Nope, we're not. It looks new without the tag. So this is, let me see here. Why does it all run together? Made in Canada. I still don't see a material on here. Here we go. It's rayon and spandex. So 94% rayon, 6% spandex. So not the best material, but it is a bodycon dress. It looks like a bunch of floral flowers. I love the bright colors. Definitely giving cocktail party, maybe on the beach. Look at those big old purple leaves there. Super cute. I am going to check comps on this and I will drop them here because I was not able to. But if I had to guess, I'd say about $40 on the Joseph Ripkoff top, or dress rather. This is no brand. I was thinking maybe Whatnot for this one. It was $1. It is a squeeze me to death set, right? No, this is a, what do they call these? A faja. A faja. These are good for women who maybe are getting out of surgery, who maybe want to, you know, hold their stomach in, hold their thighs in. It's got the crotch loose so they can, you know, use the bathroom how they need to. This is definitely new without tags, so that is why I picked it up. Doesn't look like it's ever been washed. It is a size 28, so I'll have to do my research on that. Does not have any other tag. I will check comps on this. Last time I checked for the fajas, they were running at about $30 to $60 brand based as well. With this being no brand, I will probably list that at $25 and I'm good with that. This is a brand that I have never heard of, but the reason I got it is because it is linen and it is like a cute jumpsuit, right? So you've got your wide legs here. It's got like the overall style up here. It was $8.57 with 75% off, and it zips in the back. The brand is Shannara Dodge. So again, I've never heard of this brand. However, with this one, after I checked comps on linen jumpsuits, they were anywhere between $30 all the way up to $100. I may not even put the brand on this if it's not, you know, a known brand or one that's moving, but I really did pick this up based off style. It's a linen jumpsuit. The next item that I got was a CC dress for $1. Okay, if you guys don't know about this brand, does really well with the dresses, right? So this is definitely giving Pippi Longstocking, Raggedy Ann, cottage core. I mean, there's so many different things it reminds me of. It's fully lined. It is probably a mini dress. It's got your collar there. It is a size small, but that's okay. And I looked at online, these are running for about $50. So I will list it at $50 and I paid $1. One more item here that I absolutely fell in love with is this solitaire boho top. This brand does well in mostly tops and dresses. Every now and again I'll find a blazer, but look at the embroidery. Okay, that is absolutely beautiful. The color is cream on teal. Absolutely amazing. This is a size small. It's got your pom-poms in the front, both of them attached. Now there is a knot here that I'm probably not going to get out, so I will make sure I'm transparent on my post about that. It's got some kind of little pom-poms all over it, just super cute. Lightweight. I believe it's a good material too. If I had to guess, I say cotton, but let's check it. All right, so I was wrong. It's definitely not cotton. It's 100% rayon. This I will probably post for $30. I paid $1 for it, possibly. If I find any, I remember last time I posted this, I did see some all the way up to $50, but I don't feel like it's as structured as it needs to be for me to put $50. And again, that's not steamed or anything like that. So what I've been doing for Whatnot, because I don't have a bins, I cannot get items super cheap. I use Whatnot for stale inventory. So if I have items that have been just setting on Poshmark or eBay, say over a year, I will go through them and sell them on Whatnot, try to price to where I'm still making a little bit of money, or at least getting my money back. So, and then also if I find like this Anthropologie, Free People go crazy on Whatnot. Like people, that's all they have asked me for is Anthropologie and Free People. This is 41 Hawthorne, which is an Anthropologie brand. So I was thinking about actually picking up some items of Free People Anthropologie that may not sell as much on like Poshmark, and then trying to just move inventory there, try to get my reviews up. I'm trying to gain traffic so I can do better on Whatnot, because I think I'm on my like 5th show and it's been kind of slow, you guys. However, I do have people that show up and I am making sales. So that's the goal and it seems to be working. This is super cute. It's got the bell tie sleeves. So look at this. So you can tie the sleeves up if need be. If you want to roll them up, you can tie them. But it's super cute, just like a little floral peasant top, bell sleeves, 3/4. It's got the press in the back. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this for Whatnot. I'll check comps again, but like I said, this ran around like 30 on Posh. So worst case, I may even start it at like $6 on Whatnot and see what happens. The next item I picked up is this vintage Victoria's Secret button-up. Love the vintage items from Victoria's Secret. I think it's vintage. I may be wrong. Hold on. Let me see here. Yes. Okay. So it is, and it's 95% cotton. It's just a pink button up top. It is a size large, but I really feel like this is going to fit a medium. It's stretchy. No, it's not missing any buttons. It's cotton, just a nice blouse. You can wear to church. Maybe if you're going on a night out with some black pants, maybe tuck it in with some little pink shoes or black shoes with pink accents. I think it is adorable. Comps on this, we're going for about 25 to 30. I may post this for about 25. We'll see. I only paid $1 for it, so we'll see. The next item is a J. Crew top. It is a size large. I picked this up because J. Crew is like my bread and butter, right? So it's not only a filler item, sometimes some of these items do really well. It's hot pink. If you guys know, I love picking up pink items. I feel like they stand out. People actively look for pink. It ties in the back. It's got a little satin string here. The material on it, let's see. It's 100% cotton. It's fully lined. And the cotton is, the lining is cotton as well. I will probably price this at about $22, maybe $25, depending on what I see. I briefly skimmed through it when I was at Goodwill, and it looked like items were running anywhere between like $20 to $35. But I don't feel like it's super structured. It's just like a lightweight cotton top. Great for spring and summer. So we'll see. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. What do you guys think? Like, what do you feel about resellers and thrift stores raising their rates? Do you feel like resellers are genuinely taking items from the poor? Or do you think, it's just not being looked at, all of the work into it with resellers, not being looked at, being judged before, even looking at all of the work that goes into it? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and start a conversation about this. Thank you for watching. I am Bridget, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you all for watching this here video.